Hi, today we're going to take an unboxing review look at Power Rangers Super MEGAFORCE Legendary Ranger Key Pack. This is the... Let me zoom out a bit. There we go. Power Ranger ZEO keys, or Super Sentai O Ranger. So there's the 3 ways to play, unlock the power, and all that stuff. If you go online to the website down here at www.powerrangers.com at www.bandai.com/Power Rangers and upload like the PDW file, you can see how to play this. There's like 4 or 5 ways to play this little Ranger Key Smash type of game, I guess you could call it. Or Ranger Key Bonus would be more accurate. But yeah, unfortunately, Power Rangers Super MEGAFORCE has officially ended. Yes, I know they're still doing the reruns of it. Good news is we're going to be getting Power Rangers Dino Charge, or Super Sentai Kyo Ranger, which it's name changed over here in America to Dino Charge, or as a lot of us Power Ranger fans are starting to call it Battery Rangers or Dino Battery Rangers, because well, that's pretty much what it is. They use batteries of dino power, which I can kind of see some way of it making sense compared to Super MEGAFORCE, which doesn't really make sense. I mean, in Super MEGAFORCE, they can only go into legendary mode. Like, for example, these keys would be one of their legendary modes, and they only have it for like a short amount of time, they say, until their power runs out, and then they convert back into, either their MEGAFORCE mode, which somehow was lost in Power Rangers MEGAFORCE, the first season, when they lost their power. And then, they gained the power to go Super Legendary mode. And then they got their power back. Yeah. Now, in Dino Bears, you can kind of see, battery, it's roughly the size of, I think, a AA, AAA or AA, but I believe it's more of a AA size, which kind of makes sense, They're using batteries. Which you think, batteries, they want power. When they run out, you just usually toss batteries like in your TV remote, or, something like that. So how can the power of a key run out when a battery doesn't? Yeah, I don't get that either. That doesn't really make any sense. So apparently the keys are like little batteries in Power Rangers Super MEGAFORCE or Super Sentai Gokaiser that apparently run out of power? I don't get it. I mean, Super Sentai Kyo Rangers, or, what we're going to be getting on here, Dino Charge version. Yeah, batteries? Yeah, I kind of get that whole run out of power thing. But yeah, anyway, let's take a look at the keys. So the keys have the little symbol bit here for Power Ranger ZEO. And it just looks like that little whisk communicator thing, where they had the little thing on their arms. And they had to use like 2, and then they had like the ZEO crystal, and like, yeah, I believe the ZEO crystal was on their right arm. And the little flip-up shield thingy was on their left arm, and they're like, ugh, we'll just stab it in there, and then it pops up. So it has that little symbol on there. Right there. Here's ZEO Ranger 5, red. And if you remember from the Power Ranger ZEO, when they count it off, they'd be like, 1. What? 1, I don't remember who 1 was, but I know Tony was like, ZEO Ranger red 5. And the keys are PR-010. So they're 10 key. Right there. There is a little difference if you notice it. This is the one that you get with the bots. This is the one that you got with the ZEO Zord. Oh, you know, that little car that, it was a nice touch for Americans that they threw in, but it didn't really make a lot of sense and it didn't really look good for the Super MEGAFORCE vehicle Zords. I mean, it was like a little, I think it was called ZEO Racer. Who would want a car that has fists on there? That doesn't even do the fist motion, you know, where it goes back and forth to punching, which was a bit done in the ZEO series for the Zord. And it didn't even fire like fist rockets, you know, for the American one, which I think would have been great. Firing like fist rockets, or even having the little thing when you move it back and forth across the table or the floor, where it would do that little punching motion. That would have been an awesome little gimmick to put in there. No, they didn't do that. But if you wonder on the keys, there is a slight variation. I mean, this one's got a little bit more shinier gold. This one doesn't. This one's got bitter white on here, as you can see. And this one has less white. So this one gets a little bit more bitter gold and less white for, I guess, his little chest armor shield, if you want to call it that. While this one has the reverse, as you can clearly see right there. More white, less white, more gold, less gold. As for the heads, they slightly look a little bit different. This one's more of a smaller head, this one's a bigger head. As you can see, this one is more of a egg shape, as it kind of goes down there, while this one's more of a rounded shape. So there is some key differences in the cover and the head shapes. Same thing on the back, you know, they're the same key, no matter what. So if you're wondering what's the difference between buying the ZEO Racer for the Super MEGAFORCE vehicle car Zord builder lineup and getting the Ranger key pack, that was the difference. Then we have Yellow ZEO Racer, Yellow ZEO, or Super Sentai O Ranger Yellow, which is, I believe she was number 2. Because of the little design of the helmet, that has the little bars going across it, so that should be 2. Same thing, the same little ZEO symbol on the back, same thing, PR-010. And this, I believe, was ZEO Ranger 3. Because it's a little V shape, which is a upside down triangle. So this one is ZEO Ranger 3, I believe. Yeah, it was. Same thing, little ZEO symbol on the back, PR-010. So you get 5, 2, 3. No 4 and no 1. Let's take a look at this little pamphlet here. So it shows you all the keys in the lineup. Now look at this. Here's something that you find very interesting. If you look at the ZEO keys, they're showing ZEO Ranger 5 red. What do we get? ZEO Ranger 5 red. And this is showing ZEO Ranger 4 green. Look, ZEO Ranger 4 green. Do we have ZEO Ranger 4 green? No, we get ZEO Ranger 2 yellow. And then ZEO Ranger 3 blue. Yes, so we get 5, 2, 3. And what they're showing here is 5, 4, 3. Which would make a lot more sense. 5, 4, 3. Instead of 5, 2, 3. So let's hear the keys. And now to compare it with the one that came with the little Zord builder vehicle, the ZEO Racer. What? Yeah, a little difference is this guy, he loses his little foot back then on him a lot. So the ZEO Waster one from the Zorbills, this whole little foot part gimmick, when you put it into the Waster to do the gimmick or in the Morpher, it snaps off real easy. Like, you don't even gotta pull it off, you just flip it, and when you insert it into the things, it comes off. Next up is ZEO 2 Yellow, or Super Sentai O-Ranger 2 Yellow. And last but not least is Super Sentai O-Ranger 3 Blue or ZEO Blue. Some of the keys just don't want to stand. There we go. So yeah, that has been a little unboxing review look at Power Rangers Super MEGAFORCE Legendary Ranger Key Pet, Power Rangers ZEO or Super Sentai O-Ranger. Remember to rate, subscribe, and leave a comment. Alright, thanks, bye.